This is Late Night 5, the show where we review late night stand-up comedy clips. As always, my name is Matt Banwart, and this is my co-host,
Ken Hamlett. What up?
Boom, boom, boom. Today, we are going to be breaking down Drew Carey on the Johnny Carson show. It took me a while there.
I was like, it's the guy right there.
We've been recording a little bit today. I've had a little bit to drink, so this will be a fun episode. Drew Carey, famous for the Drew Carey Show. Very good name, very appropriate name.
Oh, that's where he's from.
Yeah, you would have never thought. No, he's from Cleveland. And he'll say it a bunch.
Say it a bunch.
He is the quintessential cutesy Midwestern comedian, and we love him for it. Or at least I do as a Midwesterner. Ken, where are you from?
I'm from the Northwest, the great Northwest.
Are there any great Northwest comedians? Or is there a Northwest style of comedy apart from yours?
I don't think there's a Northwest style of... Well, now there is.
It's
now
called Unfunny.
Okay. Joe Coy is from Seattle, man.
No, Joe Coy's Joe Coy is... Okay, so it's doing impressions of your Asian mother. That's what it is.
Nate Jackson, also famous.
Nate Jackson, very good.
Who else? I'm trying to think of other famous comedians. I don't know. We got a lot of musicians. Yeah, Ken Hamlett. I've seen on PBS.
Nirvana. I don't want to just take away from the episode, but Ken Hamlett now is a PBS credit, so you may recognize him from public broadcasting stations. Also, Ken has the traveling live show and podcast called The Drunken Night Out. I'll link to that below. It's available where all podcasts are available. I've drank a lot.
I was like, words are hard for you, bro.
I'm struggling, folks. That's not true. I've had one glass. Anyway, we're breaking down Drew Carey on the Johnny Carson show. Yeah, I mean, Drew Carey, famous for the Drew Carey Show. In the Johnny Carson era of late night stand-up comedy, your set could very literally get you a TV show. If you go back to the first episode we released, Roseanne Barr, her set, the domestic goddess, the rural American mother, her talk, the suburban mother, that got her the Roseanne show. And you'll kind of see that a lot throughout this kind of the series. So yeah, did this get him the Drew Carey Show? I don't know.
Possibly.
Yeah. He talks a lot about being a Midwestern man, kind of a Cleveland guy. So we'll see. Comment below after this. Let us know what you think about that. If you think maybe this show got him it, or if you know. And as always, if you have a nice story or an anecdote to add, please comment that below after the episode.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it.
Welcome, Drew Carey. Drew.
Yeah, I know what I look like. Thanks. You're staring at me. It's okay. People laugh at me all the time because I look like that guy from the ad in the back of the comic books for X-ray specs. So, I'm glad to be here, man. I'm in a great mood. I had some terrible news in the mail lately. I got my high school reunion coming up. I don't know if you've ever been to one of those. Don't go. It's too much pressure, man. That's a lot of stress, high school reunion. You get that letter in the mail, and right away you feel like you only have 6 months to make something of yourself. Like, come on, 7. Daddy needs to lose weight and get a new career. Come on. I'm the only one that still looks like his graduation picture, though, so I'm pretty happy. I know it's
Wait for it. No, keep going.
funny
Keep
and everything.
going.
I just don't think looking like this is worth that one joke. But anyway,
There it is. I love that line. Maybe this is the inner stand-up comedian. The inner stand-up comedian in Loves Me loves him calling out the "I look like this" joke.
Yeah.
He did one up top right away. Does the second one. Kind of sets up the third one, and he goes, "I don't think it was worth that joke."
Like, yeah, you know what? Years of terrible dieting and maybe not worth it in the end.
I think that's so. I love the calling out, like doing the joke and then calling out the joke after the matter, like giving it a full beat. He let the first joke get its full laugh, and then he hits you with the surprise at the end. That's fun.
Yeah, that was good. It was such a good surprise. I didn't know where it was, even though I seen the tape already.
I love his hands.
Oh my God, they're annoying me. I'm like, stop, man. I get it. You don't know what to do with your hands. You know what it is? It's just like we were talking about with the
Richard
the
Pryor
tape.
episode.
Yeah,
where it's your first time not having to hold a mic as a comedian is late night television.
Yeah, so they're just like, I don't know what to do with my hands. They never practiced.
He seems like in lack of a better word, giddy. He doesn't.
Yeah.
Drew Carey is so excited to have both of his hands free. He's like, oh, come on, yeah, I'll roll the dice on this joke.
Yeah, like he is definitely an improv person. Like
he seems like it. The best part about this set, and I don't know if you can see it in the small screen, but if you can, we always link the full sets below. But the reflection in his glasses is so aggressive.
So bright. That's the first thing I noticed. I was like, dang, his glasses are thick, bro. Like, he's probably burning his pupils with those glasses.
Could they not dim the spotlights? I mean, what is going on?
Yeah. He looks like a freaking X-Men.
He looks like he has X-ray vision. Dog. His glasses are so thick, absolutely. But I love his hands are always jiving or something. He's
Bouncing
always
around.
a little bit of chicken dance. I love it. It's fun.
Put them in your pockets, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be in the springtime in Cleveland. That's the worst time to be in Cleveland because you know why? People hate the winter so much in Cleveland. In the springtime, they always say the same stupid thing over and over. Every time it rains, there's just cruddy out. They always go, "Hey, at least it's not snowing today, huh?" All through the Midwest, man, these people are so excited there's no snow. They just, "Hey, not snowing today, huh, pal? Pokey poke poke poke." And then they poke at you like they're letting you in. Some kind of.
I love. I don't care what you say. I don't care what anyone else says. I love a little pokey poke poke poke.
I hate that. It feels so unnecessary. It's like such a dopey.
Look at him on that screen do a little pokey poke. He looks like a cute old man. You know what I mean?
Man.
There's two kinds of old men. There's the angry, bitter old man. There's three. Angry, bitter, quiet, and then there's just the cute Midwestern man who looks like he enjoys milk too much.
Like he talks about all the different types of cheese curds. Like,
he's telling you about how bad his childhood was, but he loves every minute of it.
Yeah.
He's like, we had to walk uphill. Wow, great cardio, huh? Pokey poke poke poke. I don't know. What it is at a minimum, he does it all throughout this. He does the pokey poke. It's like it's a forced. It feels a little forced as a callback.
Yeah.
But it's something where you think of if you're in the era of no social media, no internet, and you go, it's the guy, and every time you hear the word poke, now you think of
the pokey poke guy.
You think Drew Carey, right?
Yeah, that's fair. Actually, I look at like what Kevin Hart does now. So if you ever notice, he'll repeat the same phrase over and over and over again.
Catchphrase comedy.
Exactly. So this is the beginning. Maybe this is the beginning, the evolution of catchphrase comedy.
I think catchphrase comedy
was already popping, yeah.
Before that.
Yeah.
But I think it takes off in I think of catchphrase comedy, I think of the 90s, early 90s.
Yeah.
I think of that's when you start to see, or even the 2000s, Larry the Cable Guy, and a lot of Def Jam comics were Hamburger. Hamburger Jones. After this episode, finish the episode, look up Hamburger Jones. I think of the late 90s and early 2000s as and even the puppet guy, Jeff Dunham.
Oh, yeah.
Honey Steak.
There's so many the catchphrase stuff. But yeah, they pokey poke poke poke. It kills it for me.
Is he introducing the worst era of comedy? I'll say it. Catchphrase comedy, not for me.
It's not. I love it because it's lucrative and it's smart, right? You're talking about that. It is smart because how big did Kevin Hart get from You Gonna Learn Today?
Well, you headline enough shows to sell merch, so that makes sense for you.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I'm like, hey, you can sell shirts, dude.
You know what? This is so true. Not to take away from Drew Carey's set. When I first started doing stand up, I used to force the punchline "business is business" into all of my jokes.
That's hilarious.
There was a month where literally every joke I had ended with the phrase, "Hey, business is business."
Damn.
I was like, that's gonna be me, man. I'm gonna be business is business.
This guy that sells briefcases as merch after shows that says business is business.
I was like a year into comedy, and I was so ready to kill the corporate game.
Yeah,
I was. All right, we can go back to Drew Carey.
Lucrative, but not the best fun career.
Hey Ken, business is business. Let's get back to the tape.
It'll be 40 degrees and raining. You'll be sitting at a coffee counter trying to mind your own business. There'll be a guy on each side of you just poking away, man. At least it's not snowing up, pal. Pokey poke, 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 poke. He's right. Could be snowing. Poke. Hey. People always say that to you like it's the worst thing that can happen to a guy. Like, hey, Drew, how come you're limping? Well, I was laying around the house, naked, playing with fireworks. I accidentally blew off an M80 in my lap. Wow. At least it's not snowing, no, huh?
I like his big cheesy
Yeah,
smile
I'm
there to
excited
get
about the
that
reunion.
laugh.
I'm going to go up. I bought a brand new car. I bought a Yugo. Thank you very much. Actually, I bought it just for this joke. Hope you like it.
He does it again. Pause right there.
Yeah, I was like, he
He
called
does
out.
it. I don't know if that's worth the joke. I did it just for this joke. I love just a little. Sometimes comedians go a little too far. I think that's a plague with modern old comedy.
Yeah.
It's a little too much of hey, that's for the joke. But that,
Yeah.
I love it. Every night it surprises you a little bit. That's fun.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's just more of a surprise, especially to do that like for a late night set. I think that's
Yeah, when you're running the 5 to 6 minute set and you're doing the self-awareness, you're pulling yourself out of it.
yeah. I think it's interesting because out of all the clips that we watch, nobody else has done that.
That's really smart. That's a good observation. Yeah.
I'm driving my Yugo, right? And stop at a stoplight. Another Yugo pulled up along right beside me. I couldn't believe it. Two Yugos, same stoplight, same neighborhood. What are the odds? Then the guy rolled down his window and he said, "Pardon me, would you have any mayonnaise?"
That's a callback to the first joke, right? It's like you look at the guy in the back of the. I don't know.
You need to go to Tom.
But of course, I had a little packet from Arby's. Here you go, pal. Should do that next time you see a little Hyundai or Yugo on the street. It's pretty damn funny, man. Just honk at him. Would you have any mayonnaise? Hey, shut up. I don't even have a radio, man.
Yeah, I think it's an old ad reference. Right? Television commercial, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm like, maybe this is funny.
I drive
But
around Cleveland a lot. You know what? There are a couple in my neighborhood. When I go back there's like 3 new drive-through liquor stores in my neighborhood. I can't believe it. I don't know if you have drive-through liquor stores where you live. I can't believe these things are legal. If you've never seen one, this is what it is. Drive-through liquor store. It's a big liquor store with a window in the side where you can just drive up and buy Jack Daniels and beer and everything while you're driving.
that's not ever.
Yeah, great idea, huh? Just the thing for that drunk driver who's constantly on the go.
I love his little hair. What is this? What is this? Look at a little cha-cha real smooth. Come on, that's
Time to stop
fun.
at a real bar. I got things to do today, pal.
Literally too much of
Places
that.
to go, people to hit. I'm a busy man.
A little,
Places to go, people to hit. I fucking love that.
I just noticed that, like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like a recent thing, but in the past year, I've been like very aware of drive-through liquor stores. Never have you gone to one?
No, you
have
would be surprised, right?
You have a Drunken Night Out podcast. You'd think the king of Drunken Night Outs has been to a liquor store.
Not a drive-through one. I usually just keep a bottle in my car.
So this joke hits home for you.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here, I'm thinking this is an absurd joke. In your mind, this is relatability.
Yeah, I'm
This
like,
is-
wow, I gotta find one of these drive-through spots. I don't have to carry a bottle every day.
wow, the depth. The depth Jim Carrey has, quite frankly, phenomenal. I love his little hokiness. I love the little, but I don't know, whatever this is.
It's a little bounce.
And then he does the, you can kind of feel there is like, delivery wise it's not there, but tempo wise it is. It's kind of a hard distinction to make.
Yeah.
But you do, especially when he does the tie thing, kind of the Rodney Dangerfield. Rodney would go, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, you know what I mean. He does literally the physical, the mannerism, the Rodney Dangerfield, adjust the tie after the joke.
Yeah.
So he does. You can tell he's kind of inspired. I wonder what Drew Carey has to say about that. You can see some visible and some like tempo wise of like some of his shorter jokes. You can see Rodney Dangerfield in him.
Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't even notice that. I didn't watch a ton of Rodney Dangerfield, but it is cool to see like comics and you go, oh, that's who you were inspired by.
Yeah, you can see. I mean, the tie thing. Well, I don't know if other. I know other. Actually, I've been told other comics were doing it way before Rodney was. But when I think of it, you think of the big red tie and Rodney Dangerfield. That's at least my.
That, I mean, for me, that would be who that is also. But I also, like, that's all I remember of him is just like the.
You didn't watch a lot of suit and tie comedy.
Not a lot of suit and tie. That's exactly what I was going to say. Like, I didn't watch a lot of suit and tie comedy. So.
My parents exclusively made us watch suit and tie. They go, if they don't have a stable job on the side, you can't appreciate them.
You can't appreciate their comedy. They can't. What do they know about the average person?
Not a damn thing. All right, you can. I love the card.
Yeah, just not enough hours in the day to hit everybody you want to hit. Christmas time, up on the sidewalk.
Come on.
That's great.
At least it's not snowing up, pal.
At least it's not snowing. That is a
and the
perfect
callback.
That's such a perfect callback.
That's a great joke because that's a joke where I could literally. That's a joke. We talked about this in the Elaine Boozler episode as well. Of like some jokes become street jokes. I could see that joke being a hit at every local bar.
Yeah.
The month after this, everyone up on the sidewalk. Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah.
I could see like my dad or like my uncle, my drunk uncle, the one. Just doing that bit, what I mean, at a bar, being like,
For sure.
and everyone's like, "Oh, you're so funny."
He should have made like a comedy like song album after that. That would have been a great like Christmas. Can you imagine?
I would love to hear the full song of that.
Exactly, dude. That he would have made so much money.
You gotta leave him wanting more.
Yeah.
He leaves him wanting more. We want it.
Yeah, when I go back, I'm gonna, I used to be skinny in high school. I gained a lot of weight since then. I'm kind of chunky now. I've got a little bit of gut, so I'm wearing this big old suit. If I put on a pair of bikini underwear, I look like a Bartlett pair with the rubber band wrapped around the bottom. Well, it's the food, that's what it is. I really enjoy just bad food. It's all there's. Denny's has my favorite thing on the menu. It's a hot dog with cheese and bacon. Yeah, not enough nitrates in a hot dog. Gotta put some bacon on top of there. And for an extra $1, they'll put chili on top of the whole thing. For people who don't care anymore.
Applause break for that.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Big chili dog
That's
crowd.
a power meal. Chili dog with cheese and bacon, that's power food. I don't care what you say. Power meal. That's the kind of food just marches right down your throat, Follow me, boys. We're going to the heart.
I love
that.
What is that, man? I mean, I would say he just has never ran before, and that's cool, right? Just
Get out of my way, man. You, Chili, come with me. We're going to the colon. Come on.
I love that. I think it's so cheesy. I love it.
Before he gets home, come on. Quick before he gets home. Not even kidding around about that part. You eat a chili dog from Denny's, man. It's like a race with the devil to get back to your house, man.
Poop joke. You love to see it,
Yeah, for like your first late night set, a poop joke.
dude. I can't wait to do late night. If I ever do late night, bro, I already know the poop joke I'm ending on. You think I'm joking, but I'm not.
Closer.
I'm not.
Oh, I know.
Jimmy Fallon, agent, call me up. I got a killer poop joke,
Got a
and
poop
I'm waiting.
joke.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready. I'm ready. I am so ready to do my poop joke. Not my whole. I don't want a late night set right now, but I will do a poop joke on. I'll do 30 seconds. I'll go up there. I'll do one poop joke, and I'll leave it. I'm so excited.
It's like this is all I came here for.
Oh, that's my biggest achievement. It's his right now.
If you don't make it, don't worry about it. See, that's the thing. I like to have a good time no matter what. Nothing really gets me down, not even bad weather or anything. A lot of people get bummed out when it rains. Not me. I love it when it rains. More rains, the more I like it. Bring on the rain. When it rains really hard, see, I like to run stop signs just to make cops get out of their car. Yeah. Hey, hell with them. I got the money. Get out, man. Why make the money if you can't enjoy spending it?
That's a great joke.
Yeah, it's like such a good phrase.
Just stand there and make them stand there in a big puddle in the rain. All right, you. You know why I stopped you? Yeah. You know why I ran a sign? Thank you very much.
Oh, what a great closer.
Oh man, the rest of the set was fine. The poop boop boop and the ending. Yeah. The first half of the set is good. It's a good set. It's a good set. The ending, the police joke's so good.
That police joke is like literally, if he did get the TV show because of that, it's because of the police joke. Yeah, like that joke is hilarious.
I like the boop boop boop. Yeah. I like the hokey shit. You like the real political commentary.
You're like, I love when he makes his hands with the silliness.
I'm like, man, the winter really is difficult. And you're like, have you heard about the police? We live in a society.